Hi students, this is Mrs. Juarez. This assignment is called the Color Value Study, and it involves Home Depot paint chips. I'm going to show you why we're going to do it and how to do it. So the reason that artists study value, which basically value means the light or darkness of a color. So when you mix a lot of white with a color, you'll get it very light, obviously, and if you mix black with it, you can get it very, very dark, and there's many shades in between. So all great painters understood how, or understand how to use value in their artwork. So here's Picasso's famous Guernica painting. As you can see, he has light areas, very dark areas, it's black, and grays in between, and he's balanced them so that the painting really moves your eye around and gives it a really satisfying look. So this exercise is going to end up looking something like this. This is the little sample that I've put together for you, and as you can see, I have light parts, medium parts, and dark parts, and I did this based on a photograph. And it's important to choose a photograph that has all those values from light to dark and some midtones too. So when you're looking for a photograph, you can find what you can take a picture on your iPad, you can go online and find a photo, you can look in magazines or get a calendar photo. You want a good quality photograph that has lights, darks, and mediums. So here's an example of a photograph that could be a good candidate, because you've got some midtones here, and then you've got darks, you've got lights, all distributed throughout. So this could make a really nice picture, and it's also simple. You want to keep things really simple. There's only one subject. You can have maybe at the most maybe 3 subjects in the photograph. You don't want it to get really complicated, because this is just a value exercise, and we're going to be doing it in collage. And collage involves cutting lots of little pieces and sticking them together. So if you look up close, you see all the little pieces I had to cut out and stick, and so if it gets too complicated, it's going to be really hard to do that. So the first step, you're going to pick out the color scheme that you like. So as you can see, this one's a continuation of this one. This is the darkest. It goes all the way up the scale to the lightest. You can also use pure white, but you can use any white paper for that. Okay? So I will make those available for you, and you can pick from a variety of colors. Next thing you want to do is get some sort of small card. This is a chipboard card, and you want to make a very basic sketch on it based on the photograph. So what you're basically doing is just kind of mapping out the main shapes. I don't have all the little bubbles or details, even the teeth I left out. I'm just doing the basic, simple shapes. And you can also map out the values. So, like see how I have this little line right here? This line indicates where the darker gray meets the lighter gray. Okay, so you can give yourself those little lines to show you where dark meets light or dark meets gray or whatever. So the more you plan, the better off you'll be later on. And then you just need scissors and glue. That's all you need. And you will just cut the pieces into any shape you want. I just kind of made these sort of, I don't even know how you can describe these pieces, but as you can see, they don't have a specific shape to them. I just cut whatever would fit the shape of the object. So if I needed rounded pieces, I'd cut them a little rounded, and I just kind of mishmash them all together, kind of like a mosaic.